Have you ever wondered how one man could be celebrated as a national hero, admired by millions, and at the same time become one of the most controversial political figures in his country's history? To some people, Imran Khan is Pakistan's greatest hope for change. To others, he is a leader whose decisions divided the nation. But the real story is far more complicated than either side usually tells. Because before the rallies, the elections, and the courtrooms, there was simply a young boy with an impossible dream. Born in Lahore on October 5, 1952, Imran Khan grew up in a well-educated family where sports and education were highly valued. Cricket quickly became his greatest passion. His determination eventually took him to England, where he studied at Oxford University while developing into one of the world's finest fast bowlers. By the 1980s, he had become one of international cricket's biggest stars. But his defining moment came in 1992. Pakistan entered the Cricket World Cup as underdogs. After a poor start, many believed the team had no chance of winning. Imran Khan refused to give up. He inspired his teammates to fight until the very last match. Against all expectations, Pakistan defeated England in the final and lifted its first and still only Cricket World Cup. Overnight, Imran Khan became more than a sportsman. He became a national icon. Most athletes would have retired and enjoyed their fame. Instead, he chose a different path. After losing his mother to cancer, he launched a nationwide campaign to build Pakistan's first world-class cancer hospital funded largely by public donations. Many doubted it could ever be completed. Thousands of ordinary Pakistanis contributed whatever they could. Years later, the Shaukat Khanum Memorial Cancer Hospital opened its doors. For many people, it proved something important. If Imran Khan could build a hospital that experts thought was impossible, could he also change Pakistan? That question would change his life forever. In 1996, he founded Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, or PTI, with a promise to fight corruption, strengthen institutions, and build a fairer country. The beginning was anything but successful. Election after election ended in disappointment. Political analysts dismissed him as a cricket celebrity who didn't understand politics. For nearly 2 decades, PTI remained a small party with little influence in parliament. Most politicians would have given up. Imran Khan didn't. He continued traveling across Pakistan, speaking to students, addressing public gatherings, and calling for accountability and justice. Slowly, something began to change. Young Pakistanis started listening. Social media amplified his message. Crowds at his rallies became larger every year. Then came the election that would change everything. After more than 20 years in politics, the impossible finally happened. In the 2018 general election, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf emerged as the largest party in the National Assembly. After forming a coalition government, Imran Khan became Pakistan's 22nd Prime Minister. For millions of supporters, it was the beginning of a new era. The cricketer who had once lifted the World Cup was now leading a nation of over 200 million people. But winning an election is one thing. Running a country is something entirely different. From the very first day, his government inherited serious economic challenges. Pakistan faced rising debt, low foreign currency reserves, and increasing pressure on its economy. To stabilize the financial situation, the government entered negotiations with the International Monetary Fund. Supporters argued these difficult decisions were necessary because of long-standing economic problems. Critics believed they contradicted promises of creating an independent economy. Regardless of political opinion, ordinary Pakistanis soon felt the pressure. Prices of food began to rise. Fuel became more expensive. Electricity bills increased. Inflation affected nearly every household. Despite these challenges, the government also introduced several initiatives. One of the most significant was the ASAS program, designed to provide financial assistance and social protection for low-income families. Then, just as governments around the world were struggling with their own problems, another crisis arrived: COVID-19. Almost overnight, the world shut down, businesses closed, travel stopped, hospitals filled with patients. Every leader faced the same impossible question: how do you protect lives without destroying livelihoods? Imran Khan argued that a complete nationwide lockdown would leave millions of daily wage workers without an income. Instead, Pakistan adopted what became known as a smart lockdown strategy, placing restrictions on virus hotspots while allowing much of the economy to continue operating. Some health experts praised the approach. Others believed stricter nationwide restrictions would have saved more lives. Like many decisions during the pandemic, opinions remained divided. As the health crisis slowly eased, political tensions began to grow. Opposition parties accused the government of failing to control inflation and mismanaging the economy. The government responded by blaming previous administrations for leaving behind deep structural problems. Television debates became increasingly heated. Social media turned into a political battlefield. Then came the biggest challenge of Imran Khan's political career. In early 2022, opposition parties united to submit a vote of no confidence against his government. For weeks, Pakistan watched an extraordinary political drama unfold. Court hearings, late-night parliamentary sessions, constitutional debates. Finally, on April 10, 2022, the National Assembly voted. The motion succeeded. Imran Khan was removed from office. It was the first successful vote of no confidence against a prime minister in Pakistan's history. For some, it was democracy working exactly as intended. For others, it marked one of the darkest moments in Pakistan's political history. But something unexpected happened next. Instead of disappearing from public life, Imran Khan appeared stronger than ever. Massive rallies began taking place across the country. His speeches focused on elections, accountability, and allowing the people to decide Pakistan's future. Whether people agreed with him or not, one fact became impossible to deny. Very few political leaders in Pakistan's history had inspired such passionate public support after leaving office. Then came one of the most dramatic moments in the country's recent history. On May 9, 2023, Imran Khan was arrested in connection with one of several legal cases against him. News of the arrest spread within minutes. Protests erupted across the country. While many demonstrations remained peaceful, others turned violent. Government buildings and several military-related properties were attacked, leading to widespread condemnation. Authorities launched a large-scale crackdown. Thousands of PTI workers and supporters were detained or faced legal proceedings. Several senior party leaders publicly left the party, while others chose to remain loyal. At the same time, the legal cases against Imran Khan continued. Some cases involved allegations of corruption, others related to the handling of official gifts, public order, or national security. Imran Khan has consistently denied wrongdoing, arguing that the cases are politically motivated. The government has maintained that the law should apply equally to everyone and that the courts should decide the outcome. This is where the story becomes more than politics. It becomes a story about perspective. Ask one Pakistani what Imran Khan represents, and you may hear the word hope. Ask another, and you may hear the word division. Why do millions continue to support him? For many, the answer begins long before politics. They remember the captain who lifted the 1992 World Cup. They remember the cancer hospital built through public donations. They believe he challenged corruption and encouraged young Pakistanis to dream of a different future. His speeches about accountability, justice, and national self-confidence continue to resonate with a large section of the population. Social media has also played a major role, allowing him to communicate directly with millions of supporters. But there is another side to the story. Critics argue that his government struggled to control inflation and improve the economy. Others believe his political style increased polarization and made cooperation between institutions more difficult. Some question whether all of his promises were realistic. Others believe his leadership brought needed change, even if every goal was not achieved. Both perspectives continue to shape Pakistan's political conversation. And perhaps that is the most important lesson. History is rarely written in black and white. The people who shape a nation are often admired and criticized at the same time. His story changed Pakistan's political landscape forever, because this was never just the story of one man. It was the story of millions of Pakistanis searching for a better future. Some believe they found that future in Imran Khan. Others believed it lay somewhere else. Only time will decide which vision leaves the deeper mark on history.